2 Kings chapter 20. In those days was Yehizkiyahu sick to death, and Yeshayahu the prophet, the son of Amoth, came to him and said to him, Thus saith Yahweh, Set thy house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Then he turned his face to the wall and prayed to Yahweh, saying, Remember now, O Yahweh, I beseech thee, how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hizkiyahu wept sore. And it was, before Yeshayahu was gone out into the middle part of the city, that the word of Yahweh came to him, saying, Turn back and say to Yehizkiyahu, the prince of my people, Thus saith Yahweh, the God of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will heal thee. On the third day thou shalt go up to the house of Yahweh, and I will add to thy days 15 years, and I will deliver thee and this city out of the hand of the king of Ashur, and I will defend this city for my own sake, and for my servant David's sake. And Yeshayahu said, Take a cake of figs. And they took and laid it on the boil, and he recovered. And Yehizkiyahu said to Yeshayahu, What shall be the sign that Yahweh will heal me, and that I shall go up to the house of Yahweh the third day? And Yeshayahu said, This shall be the sign to thee from Yahweh, that Yahweh will do this thing that he hath spoken. Shall the shadow go forward 10 steps, or go back 10 steps? And Hizkiyahu answered, It is a light thing for the shadow to decline 10 steps. Nay, but let the shadow return backward 10 steps. And Yeshayahu the prophet cried to Yahweh, and he brought the shadow 10 steps backward, by which it had gone down on the dial of Ahaz. At that time Berodach Balahadan, the son of Balahadan, king of Babel, sent letters and a present to Yehizkiyahu, for he had heard that Yehizkiyahu had been sick. And Hizkiyahu hearkened to them, and showed them all the house of his precious things, the silver and the gold, and the spices, and the precious oil, and the house of his armor, and all that was found in his treasures. There was nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion, that Hizkiyahu showed them not. Then came Yeshayahu the prophet to King Hizkiyahu, and said to him, What said these men, and from whence came they to thee? And Yehizkiyahu said, They are come from a far country, even from Babel. And he said, What have they seen in thy house? And Hizkiyahu answered, All that is in my house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not shown them. And Yeshayahu said to Yehizkiyahu, Hear the word of Yahweh. Behold, the days come, that all that is in thy house, and that which thy fathers have laid up in store to this day, shall be carried to Babel. Nothing shall be left, saith Yahweh. And of thy sons that shall issue from thee, whom thou shalt beget, shall they take away, and they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babel. Then said Yehizkiyahu to Yeshayahu, Good is the word of Yahweh which thou hast spoken. He said moreover, Is it not so, if peace and truth shall be in my days? Now the rest of the acts of Hizkiyahu, and all his might, and how he made the pool and the conduit, and brought water into the city, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Yehudah? And Yehizkiyahu slept with his fathers, and Manasseh his son reigned in his stead.